Hello everybody, my name is Cirque and welcome back to another episode of Castaways. I am apparently stuck on the path. Apparently you can actually like sink down into these paths and then I can't move because this isn't too wide here. Very interesting. So we are over by the Cave of Squids is what this place shall be known as. This is our squid farm that we couldn't get working last time. So I looked up some videos. I found a design by JL and Doc M. And so that's what we're going with today. I have a whole bunch of fence gates down there. That's to stop the water. I have to stick water in each of these. So let's grab... I know I have some buckets somewhere. There they are. So let's grab some water here. And let's put that stuff away. There we go. So we're gonna put water in all of these holes. This up here is at level 64. Yes, so this block that we're looking at here is level 63. And right below that is level 62, which is the highest that squid will spawn, apparently, is what I have been told. So they will spawn starting right here, as high as that. And then I have the water one block higher just so that if they spawn up here, or they won't be able to spawn like up in this spot. And then down here, this all ends at level, what level is that? Level 45? I think the highest, or the lowest they can spawn is level 46. So I guess I could have made this one block taller. Wonder if that's gonna screw with things down here. That should be fine though. And then we have a bunch of space down here, and down here is where we're gonna have collection. And since we have such a big area, we're gonna use minecarts instead of hoppers, or hopper minecarts, because otherwise that'd be a whole lot of hoppers there. So we got that water there. We can take out this. This was all just kind of scaffolding in order to put the fence gates down. And all the fence gates are open so that the squid can fall through. So that should work out quite nicely. I know if you've seen the Doc M and JL video, I think I just saw a ink sac. Yeah, we must have already had a squid spawn there. But if you've seen the Doc M and JL video, they didn't have fence gates or anything. They used an ice trick, like melted ice on the bottom of these like water towers or water pillars. But that doesn't work anymore. It used to be when you melted an ice block, as long as you didn't update it, it would just stay as a water source. It wouldn't flow. But now water will flow as soon as it melts. It kind of updates. So you can't do that anymore. So it's pretty simple. I just put fence gates down wherever the water pillars will be, and then fence gates along the side, one level up. Should work pretty nicely, or it does work pretty nicely. We got it going here. So I guess one last thing. The idea behind this farm is that squids, when they spawn, they will almost always swim horizontally. And so we have these pillars with one block of space in between. And so as soon as a squid spawns, they're going to try and swim horizontally. It doesn't matter if there's water there or not, and then they will fall down right away, which is fantastic. And then we have before I was just going to have the squid suffocate, but this thing is going to be a lot more efficient if we can kill the squid faster. So we're going to try and kill them with a drop. That way new squid can spawn right away. So hopefully this all works nicely. Hopefully we have enough water to get enough spawns. I am a little worried because we are on an island and there's ocean kind of close. I don't know if it's far enough away for this to work. But it's the best we can do while we have a farm on the island. If we wanted something more efficient, we'd have to go off the island, I think. So there we go. We got that all gone. I forgot a block and I didn't have any stone on me, so we got that. And then I can take this out and finish putting the water in, and hopefully we can start getting some squid spawns. And then we can, I want to make sure that they'll die down there, and then we can put in the tracks for the minecart hoppers, or hopper minecarts, to pick up all the squid ink. So this thing is working out pretty nicely. Just saw some squid drop down. Oh, there's another one. And we got the minecart track running through here. Ah, yes, that looks amazing. Let's just kind of hop up here. So we got squid spawning in here, which is fantastic. And I'm not entirely sure, but I think when we're down here, that looks really weird. That's because the lights are letting, or the slabs are letting some light through. It's kind of strange. Visible light, at least, not actual light. But, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, when we're down here, I've heard that, or this might not be far enough away for squids to be spawning in the bottom. I'm not sure if that's gonna really hurt things too much, but they can spawn like towards the top, which is working pretty nicely. Pretty nice indeed. And I mean, if people are like in the area, loading the area, as long as they're within a certain range, this thing will be spawning squid. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, it looks neat. Very neat, especially with the shaders. I love water with the shaders. Just looks amazing. So yeah, let's get back to ladder before we fall and die. So, yeah, pretty cool. Obviously, it's not finished. It doesn't look very nice, but I'll work on that. I have some ideas. Some are kind of grandiose. One idea is I want to put glass around this whole thing, and then have, like, I don't know, 3 blocks of open space around it, and maybe have, like, platforms around, and then have a staircase that you can come down all the way to the bottom. I sort of, like, when we made that first one, we had this spiral staircase that went around the outside. I kind of want to do that, except have it be open with glass, so that you can see in it. With the old design, you weren't able to have glass because you had to have solid blocks next to, you know, all the water sources, so glass wouldn't work. Here we can have glass, which is fantastic. So I guess we could do a spiral staircase going around the whole thing to the bottom and just have glass where the staircase is. Or, as I said, have glass and then have, like, it open on the outside and have ledges that you could stand on. And then down at the bottom here, of course, would be the collection area. We have a minecart running around. I just have tracks kind of going back and forth, zigzagging. And then it gets over to here, and this is just a little... when it gets onto the hopper, starts sending items through, and as long as there's items running through the hopper, this thing keeps this unpowered. So that's fantastic. And check it out. We have pretty much enough, or almost enough at least, to finish up the Guardian farm, which is fantastic. Plus, like I said, if I want to use glass on here, we'll have plenty for that, because I'll probably use black glass. I think it looks the nicest, especially underground. Underground, it looks pretty nice. So, yeah. That's how this is going. I don't know if I'm going to keep working on this. I might. Who knows? Otherwise, I'll go find something else to work on for the rest of the episode. So I was told by a Mr. Kamikaze Canadian that I should record the next time I log on or go to my base. And here I am. Oh, holy crap. What did you do? Oh, how much did he do? I guess I did ask for this. I asked for more wheat. The whole church. It's kind of weird. Did he have a whole bunch of bone meal or something? Why is there vines in here? Get rid of the vines. Yeah. He previously had just put like a little patch of wheat in my church. And, you know, said, hey, there's a gift for you in the church. And it was just like a small thing. He's like, no, you don't need to record. And I was like, no, I want more seeds. That must be the is that the sign? That's new. This actually looks really awesome. I love it. As requested. Great. As you requested, here is more wheat. I hope you enjoy it all. I worked so very hard on it for you, but I was sure to spare no expense for my buddy old pal, old buddy, the Cirque. This is awesome. This is really awesome. I can't believe I'm not trampling it when I was hopping around. This looks so cool, especially with the shaders. Whoever said downvote for shaders, oh my god. Someone commented saying like downvote for shaders, which I don't think he actually downvoted because I don't think there was a downvote on the video. So thanks for not actually downvoting. But shaders, they look so amazing. And look at this beautiful wheat swaying. This, he's on right now. This is beautiful. Oh my god. I'm gonna leave it like this. I'm just gonna leave it until it all gets like completely trampled, or if I build paths, or I'm not gonna work on tearing it out. It's just gonna kind of come out. Although it will probably be annoying as I'm like working around here, hopping around. I'll just have seeds always in my inventory. But this looks so cool. I love it. I love it. All right. Well, I needed to come back here to repair some items. I need some new armor, and I need to repair some of my picks. I'm kind of running low. I have been doing some more work on this squid farm. Just a little bit more work. So we'll go check that out in a bit. And ta-da! You can't really see much, but all of the glass is in now thanks to the squid farm. We were able to get all the ink sacs we needed, so Kamikaze and I spent all of last night, much of last evening, putting all this glass in. Still have to put all the wooden framework in, but that's pretty easy stuff. And then we'll have to finish up these posts, and then there's a whole bunch of other stuff that I need to do to make this thing look a little bit prettier. But we got a lot of the bulk stuff done now, which is good. Got a lot of that glass in, a lot of that sand out. Just have a little bit of sand here where these posts are. Fantastic. And we can hop over to the squid farm. I haven't done much there, but we can kind of see what state it is in at the moment. So back at the Cave of Squid, we have a staircase going around the outside. I'm pretty sure I didn't have this before. And glass to block it off. From the farm. A little hard to see in there, but that's just with the shaders. With vanilla, it shouldn't be too bad. And then a giant viewing window. I kind of wanted it so that you could see a lot of the farm. And like when you're down here, which is why this is so tall, which is kind of why I'm thinking it'd be cool to do the idea where I dig out like a 3 wide area around the whole farm. And then have this staircase going through it, or even maybe wider than 3 wide. I don't know. So that you just have this farm. The whole like sides of the farm will be glass, and then you can go around it and just sort of see into it. Not really a big deal though. And as you'll see, there are no squids falling right now. What the heck, guy? I am a little worried. We might be a little too close back here. I think I mentioned this before, like squid might be able to spawn towards the top, but we might be too close to the bottom parts. There's a squid. Here they start falling. So as far as like AFKing, we might have to have a farther away spot. Now they're falling. I guess it just had to start up or something. Don't know, but we got the minecart going underneath. It drops them all right here. I think I've already talked about that, and then it sends it over to these chests, and look at all this squid ink. And this is all just excess, because we've already taken the 10 stacks or so that we needed for the farm, so this is a pretty good build-up already of ink sacks, definitely more than most people will need. This is a whole lot of storage. I basically was like, I have this whole wall from the staircase to the wall over here, I might as well just fill it with chests, because that's how I roll. Tons and tons of chests, which I seem to be missing a hopper back there. Why is that missing a hopper? What did I do? Why did I only put a hopper? Okay, so I need another hopper there, but yeah. And I think for now, this is what it's going to stay as. It's what it's going to look like. I just don't feel like working on it at the moment. But I definitely will be revisiting this. As long as it's working, I'm happy. And let's see, what are we going to work on next? Like we still have, I mean, we could work on this. We still have work at the Guardian Farm. Of course, we have our village. We can build houses. Now that we have the Prismarine Farm and the Ink Sac Farm, we can go work on my slime farm that we dug out a while ago. But I wanted to use Prismarine in there, and we need ink sacs for the dark Prismarine. So now that we have these things in abundance, we could go finish that up, or at least work on that. I'm really enjoying working on farms. I sort of held off on doing farms, which is like usually this is what I do. I like farms. I like making things that are big and functional and also look good. But I kind of wanted to focus more on building with Castaways. Part of that was when I started on Castaways, I was also on Night Owl, and we were also on Underground. And so Night Owl and Underground, I kind of was working a lot more on farms. Well, now I'm basically just playing Castaways, and so I want to be able to do everything here, and farms is what I love. So another idea I had that I could work on is a blaze farm. Ha ha ha. I was actually working on a blaze farm when we ended Night Owl, or when I stopped playing Night Owl. And I kind of had some ideas for using like slime blocks for one. I mean, it's a pretty simple design. It's like similar to what Etho has used, but it would use less pistons with sticky pistons and slime blocks. But a blaze farm would be pretty beneficial because apparently, as well as probably more quartz and maybe more endstone, we need what are they? End rods for the Nether hub. We're still trying to work on that and get that finished up. So end rods you can craft using purpur. I don't exactly know the recipe. I think it's I don't know. It's something with the purpur blocks or purpur fruit or whatever. And blaze rods. So it'd be good to have a good source of blaze rods. And maybe we can go check it out. I did a little searching for a good blaze farm area spot, a good place with ideally double blaze spawners. A while ago, I was kind of going through the Nether with PMS proxy, but we didn't find anything after a while of searching. And so recently I went into a single player world and flew around, and some people might call that cheating, but you know what? If I'm gonna make a farm, I'm not gonna waste my time doing just like a single one. I want it to be an efficient farm. So I went and did that and figured out where a double blaze spawner would be. And so we can head over there right now. It shouldn't be too far away. In fact, I think it's right in there. That looks familiar. It's like 7,400, somewhere in there. Yeah, I think it's like underneath this ledge, which is strange because we have this thing going out here. What is this thing? Oh, is this Cube's tunnel for his Star Wars base? That might be. I was thinking that this was our tunnel to our Nether fortress, but that should be going off in a different direction. So this might actually make us come close. Oh yeah, right there. Well, I should have seen this already, because I'm pretty sure I've been out here. So we can just hop down here. So yeah, right there, double blaze spawner. That is fantastic. This Nether fortress, it's also nice to have a Nether fortress that's good for skeletons. You can kind of clean up and be able to fight them. Wither skeletons for heads. This isn't too bad. There is a lot of pathways that we can use. So that should work all right. So we got one farm here and one farm right there. Definitely no problem having them both activated. Awesome. So that might be another project that we do sometime soon. getting those in. I don't know exactly how many end rods we actually need. If like we need to actually make a farm in order to meet our demands for end rods, but yeah, still would be cool to have on the server. So anyways, I hope you have enjoyed another episode on the Castaways server. I am definitely having a lot of fun playing on here, and hopefully I'll have another episode sometime soon, within a week or so. But I hope you have enjoyed. We'll see you next time. Goodbye, peoples.